Hi there, it's currently August 13th, 2017. We're just pulling up a few cards for the energy of the day. Hope you're having an awesome Sunday. I'm also going to be doing a weekly reading shortly, so feel free to watch that. There's a lot of, still a lot of chaos going on, but I feel like things are getting better. So the more you just let go and trust, the better it will be this week, because it's really about, again, trusting in the process that things are happening the way that they need to, and just adjusting to all these changes that are occurring. So I have my cat in here. I don't think you can see him, but he loves this stuff. Okay, so energy work. So scientific evidence is just coming up. So people who need scientific evidence, if it's related to this, just feel free to do as much research as you can and looking up if it's statistics or looking up articles, that sort of thing. But research is obviously important for some people. So when it comes to energy work, just feel free to open up to the new things that are coming through, new alternative medicine, etc. If you're just learning about angels, looking up some of that. I'm also learning about angels right now, so I'm just learning to even open up to new avenues. That's just coming through very strongly. But medicine is just coming through. So I could also find some links and put them on my Facebook page if anyone's interested. Just feel free to check out my Facebook page, and I'll start putting up more links on maybe proof and evidence on some of the things that I'm discussing, because that may be helpful. So notice the signs. I'm hearing education is also very important. Financial agreements, signing things is coming through as well. Again, just trusting in the process, knowing that things, again, are happening for a reason. So focus on service. This is about gratitude. That gratitude is attitude, having a gratitude journal. Getting outside is also really important today. Pushing yourself, that's coming up like big time. So if you feel like you need to postpone something in order to do something else, that's okay. Just make sure you're pushing towards things that you know that you need to do today. So that's where notice the signs. You may have to pray for signs, or just notice the signs that are just coming up really strongly. So acceptance, there's a talent agency is coming up for someone. They have really strong talents, I think, in the arts. And this is again why science is coming through so strongly, because it's like people want to trust maybe even what I'm saying, but then they need proof. And that's just, that's also fear sometimes, that it's like, maybe it's scary to accept the things that we don't understand, or accept that maybe good things are going to happen, or accept that maybe there are ways to get help, such as working with angels, etc. So cleanse and detox, not a coincidence that this came up, because that's what this whole month is. So also please watch my monthly reading for August as well. It's just talking about the need to let go of things that basically aren't serving you. And you're going to find that you're going through a lot of detox this month, but also potentially through this week, as well as last week, that was coming through too. So family, this is about decision making. It's related to the heart. So just make sure that you are on your path. Family is really important, but it's also important that they're with us in spirit as well. And so if you're grieving towards a lost loved one or anything like that, just know that they're still with you. But also know that it's okay to just be on your own path. That's just what's coming up. So then we have the Fool for Tarot, which is all about new beginnings. Scientific evidence is just coming through so strongly. So again, it's your job to do your own research. If you're struggling with trusting, if you're not very open to some of this stuff, or you're considering doing something but you're not sure if you should, there are so many facts out there nowadays that all you have to do is just do your research, okay? So don't shy away from learning on your own time as well. That's very important. I teach Reiki, and I also teach people how to read tarot cards. Also open to teaching people how to do some more of the psychic energy as well, if you're at that level where you feel that you can do this yourself. just feel free to contact me about that as well. So the Eight of Swords is saying that statistically it's not easy, like basically it's not easy to have faith, I guess that's what's coming through. I don't know why statistically it is coming up, but it's just, I guess even talking about arts versus science, or positive versus negative, whatever it is that you're struggling with, it's like statistically it may be this, statistically it may be that, but at the end of the day it comes back to the heart. So just, although we want to rationalize everything and find logic to everything, you're going to find out when I do my weekly reading that that is all going to be thrown out the window. And when you live a more spiritual life, like when you get into your spiritual self, uncovering exactly who you are and following that path, you're going to find this change is inevitable, and all you can do is just trust and nothing's going to make sense. So just keep that in mind, that you're not always going to be able to follow the rule book, because there's a book, like there's a rule book to your life, and you find that within your heart. So I hope you enjoyed that daily reading. I'm sure people have questions, concerns, etc., so feel free to contact me or comment, and I look forward to doing another reading. Thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Bye!